Hello everyone, and welcome to Diaspora Kicking the Bobo. Hey, how y'all doing again? Sitting here back on my deck. You know, I keep telling y'all I love the fall. I have to get it going before the winter sets in because nobody is gonna want to do a video during the winter time. But you know what I might do? I might just do a couple of videos during the winter time to let you all know what it's like to live here in Minnesota during the winter time. It's not good, like I've said in the past. It's not good. I moved here to go to college. I never left. But during the spring, summer, and fall, it's a very nice place to live. It's just those 5-6 months that's horrible. What we're going to be talking about today, haters in and out of the Pan-African community. We have a lot of haters in and out of the Pan-African community. One of the things we have to think about is what people think about the Pan-African community and what we think about ourselves. What we think about ourselves and what others think about us. We kind of know what others think about us. Some of them think that we are people that hates other races. We don't want to deal with other races. But I would subscribe that it has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with Africans first. Everybody is so used to putting everybody else first that we tend to put everyone before we put ourselves, and we end up not getting anything. Mainstream society wants you to believe that we as Pan-Africans can't do anything, won't do anything, and that we can't resolve any issues among ourselves, that we're cheats, that we're liars, and that all we want to do is take your money, that we are con artists. Con artists? How are we con artists? Look, everybody on the planet in a business system is manipulative. I can prove it to you. Have you ever bought a pizza for $12.99? Have you? Yeah, you have. Guess how much that pizza really costs? Probably $1. But yet, you've been charged $11 whole for that pizza. $12.99, and the pizza really only costs $1 to make. You ever had your favorite ice cream? 59 cents? Ice cream that they charge you $7 to $8 for. That's manipulative and it's conning because it's business. We're here to make a profit. So when you have African Americans out there trying to make a profit or get on YouTube, try to make things better for our people, people say you're conning, you want their money, and you're trying to get over. If I go back to one of my favorite programs, Black Acres in the Gambia, I would have to say that people think that this man Rick is a con artist. I don't remember him too much asking anybody for anything. He may have, but even if he have, what's wrong with that? They do it all over the planet. I remember this ministry made $100 million to do something, and then I looked at their pie chart of where all that $100 million went. Do you know that only 10% of what people gave them went towards the people that they wanted to give the money to, but that rest of that $90 million went to everything else other than what they sent the money to? We got to get out of that frame of mind that we're trying to con each other, because that's what they want you to think. That's why you can't prosper or get anything. We don't have anything against Asians. We don't have anything against Hispanics. We don't have anything against mainstream society. We're just thinking about what's best for Africans in the diaspora. Every time I look up, somebody's saying somebody's trying to juke you for your money. And I'm like, juke you for your money? It's like, what money? If you look around, most people, they'll tell you they ain't got no money. So how you gonna juke me for it? And most people, when they send money, they send $5. $5 ain't nothing. It really ain't. When people need help to join in as a community to do things, we should always look at it, see if it's a cause that you like. And if it's a cause that you like, feel free to help out on it. Don't listen to everybody else, because the only thing they're trying to do is get viewers. And the organizations that I just got through talking about, you got a lot of people who are against them. Why? They gave you a good product. They gave you a good program. A lot of things I learned from them. They showed me how to get my driver's license in the Gambia. They showed me how to get my visa in the Gambia. They showed me how to buy a house in the Gambia. They showed me how to do a lot of things. I've learned from them. Never asked me for a dime. But somebody say that they conning. I'm like, and that information was free. Wow. They showed me how it looked. And a lot of other programs in Rwanda, in Ghana, in Sierra Leone. I'm sitting there watching these programs and I'm like, these people are not really getting any money for this. But even if they get some money, somebody gonna say they trying to get over on somebody. That's people outside of the community. Then you got the haters inside the community. And those are the ones that's in the crab bucket. Every time a crab gets on top, another crab pull them down. Those are the ones. They're worse than mainstream society. They're worse. You got to understand that when you pull another brother down, you can't be trusted. You see, people got to understand that when we're trying to help ourselves and we pull ourselves down, there's nobody else. There's nobody else. You see, the world created a people that it don't know what to do with. They don't know what to do with us. You're not supposed to be alive. 400 years ago, you were sold into slavery and you were supposed to die out. But 500 years from then, now you are still living. You are still alive. You are still kicking. You are a miracle. The Arabs sold us. Mainstream societies sold us. Our own brethren sold us. The Indians from India sold us. Now, here we are. The world is looking at us saying, what are we going to do with these people? Mainstream society say, okay, you were born here, so there's nothing what we can do, but you are never going to be the majority and you're never going to get all the benefits that you deserve. The Arabs don't like us. Hispanics tolerate us. The Africans, they love us, but they don't love us enough to make their citizenship easier for us to get in. Guess what they want? They want the money. You can come here if you can open up a business and give us jobs and spend money. But nah, we're not going to give you a citizenship. It's going to take 15, 16 years. This is our legacy, but they don't want to give us our legacy. I'm not saying they should just make us citizens. I'm saying that it should take some time, but not 15, 20 years, maybe about 5 years. You know, earn it. You should earn your citizenship. Prove that you love that country. I think every African American or every UK African or Africans from the Caribbean should do an ancestry to show where they come from, and then go to that African country and say, hey, this is my legacy. This is where I'm from. I would like to apply for citizenship, and it shouldn't take anything over 5 years, because they took a part in selling us too. It is a dark history for us. But I kind of got sidetracked there. But we do have haters in our community. They want to keep us back. They work for mainstream society, and mainstream society, they set us up for the fall. They say we're trying to con. They say you're not giving us what we want. You know what I'm saying? So we got to look out for those that are in the community, because those are the ones that can hurt us the most. And that's why I always say we got to separate ourselves from them. People who don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. But here's the thing. If you talk to me and you tell me that you're going to do something and I disagree with you, I'm not going to do anything to stop you or discourage you. I'm just going to say, hey man, I hope you achieve your goal. But you have those out there that'll disagree, and then they'll try to stop you, belittle you, and tell everybody that you ain't right. That's what I don't understand. If you don't agree, fine, but you don't have to try to stop me. Let people make up their minds on their own. They can do it. We can't force anybody to do what they don't want to do. So you got people out there trying to prove that we're conning, that we're this, and guess what? They don't know us from a can of paint. There could be somebody on another continent, don't even know me, don't even know the state that I live in, don't know anything about it, but would tell you that they know something about me. Nothing. They don't know nothing about me. They don't know nothing about the other people that's on YouTube, the Pan-Africans, who are trying to get you to come over there and live a good lifestyle. They don't. They're just shooting in the dark. And what they're doing is they are creating itchy ears. It's like I said in one other video, the fact that if I can sit here and gossip, I have a whole lot of subscribers. But since I won't gossip, and people that have itchy ears, they won't listen because they want to see and hear the gossip. How do you think gangster rap made it? Because one rapper would say something about another rapper, and then the other rapper would say something about another rapper, and then people keep buying their records because they want to hear what this person say about the other person. And it goes back and forth. Now you have these people over here saying something real that could help you in your life, and you're not listening to them because what they're saying is boring. What they're saying could basically benefit your life. I'm sitting at the bus stop once, and the guy asked me, he said, "I hear you have your own business." And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "How did you start your own business?" So I began the process of telling him how I started my business. And I told him, first, number one, you have to get the name of the business. Pick out a name of the business. Make sure no one else has that name. Then what you need to do is file for your tax ID number, federal, state ID number. But there was another person there. I guess I was kind of boring because the process is kind of boring. But he said, "Oh no, man, what you got to do, man, you got to do this right here, and this right here." And he's been getting to sound like a preacher when he was saying it. He was like, "And the Lord said, I want you to go, and I want you to do this, and I want you to do that, and then I want you to please." And I'm sitting here listening to him, and the guy, he had the man's attention. And then the man said, "What do you do for a living?" He said, "Right now, man, I ain't doing nothing, man. I'm trying to get my life together and find me a job." He said, "Have you ever owned a business?" He said, "Nah, man, I never owned a business." So he stopped listening to the man that knew what he was talking about to listen to the man that had no idea on how to start a business because he had itchy ears and he wanted to hear something exciting. And you know what I did? I just turned my back, continued to wait for my bus, and allow him to do exactly what he wanted to do, fail. I can't force people to listen to me when I'm giving good, solid information. We here in this community is gonna have to start leaving people behind. We can't wait 30 years for people to make up their minds. And I'm not saying it's gotta start off big. It can start off with one person. And one person leads to two people. And two people leads to three people. But if we don't do it together, it's not gonna work if we don't do it together. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. I came up with the business idea that I think is extraordinary. In order to succeed, it has to be a community effort. Once I get at least 10,000 subscribers, I'm gonna give this business idea to my subscribers. And it's a community. And it's gonna make it, and it's gonna help you prosper. And no, it is not a pyramid. I can't stand pyramids. I wouldn't dare present anybody with a pyramid. I can't stand them. But I've explained this idea to several other business people, and several other people, they're like, "Oh my God, that's excellent. You cannot fail at this." And I'm like, "I know." So what we're gonna do is, as soon as I get the right amount of subscribers, I'm gonna tell you about it. And we're all gonna succeed. And you're gonna be like, "Wow, nobody has ever thought of this before." And I guarantee you, once you move over there to Africa, you're gonna stay there. You're gonna never have to worry about coming back. I'm gonna let you go now. But remember, we have haters in and out of the community. So why don't you share this video? If you don't share it, people are not gonna hear it. share this video, hit the like button, hit the bell, and subscribe. Let's get this movement started. Don't wait another 100 years for something that may and may not never happen. If you don't start it now, it's not gonna happen. And I'll see you next time.